NERF.
It's good. Welcome back. I'm here again, with yet another gun. Now this is one of the guns I have been specifically looking forward to when seeing it online, watching Lord Draconial go through it, and Griffin Mods, they did it. They did a couple of reviews on this gun as well. Another one, and this is it. This is the Roughcut 2x4. Now this is, I think, an amazingly designed gun. It looks like someone went to, I want to make a futuristic cowboy movie, take a double barrel shotgun and futurize it, and I think that this is what they come out with. I will say, out of all the guns that I've ever held, Nerf guns, this handle is probably one of the most comfortable handles I've ever held, because the gun is so light. The handle is that perfect arch. It's just like, yeah. No matter where you throw it, how you hold it, it's always comfortable, and I hardly get that in a gun. So, features of it. What do we have? Well, we have two of these little things here, so you can obviously clip it to your belt here, or you could attach a piece of string or chain or whatever. You get one nice tactical rail along the top. It's a good sized one. It is about here, set here. You get a nice kind of cool scope with the whole sort of engraved there. I think it's kind of cool. 8 barrels. It is a pump action, which I quite like. And one thing I have noticed here, this is like a little mark, maybe a little black hole. In some of these guns that have the plungers, you'll notice that in the Recon, the long strike, there's that little curve at the back that you can see the orange tube when it's primed. Well, that's what this is. And when you shoot the first one, this side goes out, and then when you shoot the second one, that one goes out. Or pull it all at once, and then they all go out. Yeah. Let's see. Now, actually, this is actually quite an intelligent gun. I mean, yes, it's nerfed, and thinking, yes, it's a dart gun. How intelligent can it be? Because there are 8 different barrels. If you're stuck in a rut and you start loading it from the bottom, and then someone comes out of nowhere, and you pump action, you're expecting the top ones to fire. Which, in order, they do. They fire top all the way downwards. But if you just put 2 here and then you pump it to dry fire, these 2 will shoot. If these are the only place where darts are, they will shoot, because this gun has what they call AR intelligence. It has little switches on each of the air restrictors. So, let's demonstrate. Okay, so let's put one in the top right and one in the bottom left. So they're in completely different places. So, expecting the top one to go first. Actually, they both went, but that's peculiar. But you see what I'm... Well, instead of... Then again, I did kind of like pull the trigger all the way back. But let's try that again, but be more gentle this time. I'm trying to think here. All in. So, nice and gentle. Shot 1, shot 2. Now, normally, if it was a normal Nerf gun, the second hole would have dry fired. But with these AR switches, they know which barrel's loaded. So when you prime it, all plungers, I think, or whatever. I actually don't know exactly how it works, but with the switches, if you only put 2 here, then they're the 2 that fire. If you put 1 here and then 1 down here, as we've just done, then they both fire, or 1 at a time, or whatever. So it's a very intelligent system. So you can just pop any dart in any hole, and damn it, bang, which I like. When it comes to adding more, there's not really much you can add. You can only add like something on the top. So, you know, obviously no stock, no barrel extension. But then again, why would you want to deface this? For holding it like an angle like that, that just looks beastly. If I can stop talking about its power, actually, let's just jam one thing back in there. It does hit NERF's Elite 75 feet. I was playing with it on the way back home today because I got a little sad. Actually, no, I got a little bored. And I wanted to start shooting children as they were leaving school. Secondary school, high school kids, you know, like teenagers. I don't like teenagers. Well, not the yobby gobby ones, but you know. Anyway, getting on to the topic at hand. This is interesting. I don't know what, it just looks interesting. The N-Strike Elite badge on a white background. It's kind of interesting, I like that. Really trying to think about much else, because although it's an amazing gun with its AR intelligence, it's rather basic, it's rather simple. But the simple and the best guns are probably some of the best ones to look out for, because I mean, although this is just a pump, slam fire. That just popped into my head. You can slam fire this beast. It's a bit tricky because it's confusing because you're used to sort of like the Raider or the Pyragon, but when it comes to this, it's sort of like you haven't got a stock in, so you can't just sort of hold it steady. You've got to sit there and say, But Slamfire is capable, although you will probably end up burning through your rounds very fast. But, you know, nothing that you can really complain about that if you're mowing down zombies. But I will say, out of all the guns that I've seen, I must say this is probably one of the ones I've been looking forward to the most, because it just looks like a massive beast. It's beautiful. I love it. So this is definitely going to have to be in one of our Nerf Crackshot videos, because it's going to pack a massive punch, and most likely against Gaz. I'm generally rambling now, so I think I need to shut the hell up. So, this has been Zane Truesdale 97, and this has been the Roughcut 2x4. I will say good evening to you all, have a nice one, and I will see you next time in the armoury. Take it easy, kids. Wait, where's my beer?